What started as a labor of love is going to the next level as volunteers work to keep people experiencing homelessness and their pets off the streets. Denver 7's Richard Butler introduces us to this week's Denver 7 Everyday Hero, leading the pack.
So we have a cot here with a cat apartment
in Longmont,
and the cat could be safely inside a crate.
Kristen Baltrum makes her pitch for a shelter space where the unhoused and their pets could stay together. It would be the first shelter location for her nonprofit, Annie and Millie's Place.
Our big dream is to have a co-shelter space where people and their pets could sleep safely and securely together every night of the year. That place doesn't exist yet.
Currently, Annie and Millie's Place doesn't have a physical location. Kristen works to connect people with veterinary care and other services. She also coordinates foster care for animals to later reunite with their owners if they have to stay in separate shelters.
To allow somebody to come in and keep their animal with them is a really big deal.
Annie and Millie's Place is Kristen's solution to a problem that's personal for her.
Annie was a real person. She was my older sister. When Annie first became unhoused, she went to a homeless shelter, but she couldn't bring her dog inside. And so Annie had the tough choice to make. Did she want a safe and secure place to sleep, or did she want to stay with her dog? And she chose the latter.
She says Annie and her dog Millie slept rough for 7 months before squatting in an abandoned house. Annie died by suicide a few weeks later.
I believe that had Annie and Millie just been welcomed into that shelter together, that first time that she reached out for help, she would be alive today. Growing up, I called her my hero because I couldn't do the public work that I did if she didn't help me feel confident about who I was.
That's why she started the nonprofit, to help people like Annie, in hopes the same thing won't happen to them.
For Annie and Millie, they had this incredibly symbiotic relationship where they just leaned into each other to keep each other warm. I know that Millie protected Annie as best she could.
Often this is a person's only friend or only companion that's keeping them alive.
Sarah Leonard and other volunteers say supporting Annie and Millie's Place is easy because they're touched by Kristen's story.
Kristen's a wonderful person, we'll start with that. Very compassionate and passionate about this role.
I nominated Kristen because I see her giving so much of her personal energy and passion in memory of her sister.
Kristen Baltrum's devotion to helping humans and their furry friends is what makes her an everyday hero.
On behalf of Denver 7 and West Shore Homes, we would like to honor you as a Denver 7 Everyday Hero.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This means the world.
For Denver 7, I'm Richard Butler.
Wonderful job. And if there is a hero in your community Denver 7 should recognize, you can nominate them on our website, denver7.com/hero.